All right, so glad you came back. Check this out. I was clearing out my, well, I'm starting to clear out my deep freezer. Yeah, so I had some chicken wings in there, right? So what I'm going to be doing today for you, I'm going to be cooking a North African dish, right, from Morocco, right? This is a Moroccan spiced chicken wing recipe, right? But I'm also going to add in here the recipe for some Greek yogurt. It has mint in it. You know, there's some lemon juice. It's delicious. It's delicious, right? You gotta try this out. Look at this. Does that not look nice? Oh my goodness. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Shrashira. That's the best elevator music I ever heard. All right, so what we're going to need is about a tablespoon of cumin, ground cumin. Okay, about a tablespoon. I'm using smoked paprika, but you could use regular paprika. That's good, right? And now to our teaspoons, we have a teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of salt. I'm using coarse salt. And then we have a teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, we have about a teaspoon of chili powder. Now you can use cayenne, but I didn't want it to be that hot, so I'm using chili powder. Okay, and then we have a teaspoon of ground ginger, right? And then finally a teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. And we have, well, not finally, I guess, and we have about a quarter of a cup of oil. I'm using vegetable oil. And then we have here, as you can see, about 4 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds of chicken wings. Okay, they've already been separated, the flats and the drumettes. So let's get this together. Okay, so to our chicken, first we're going to add our salt, pepper, and turmeric. Let's get that in there. So we get all that in there. And now we're going to add our chili powder, our ginger, and our cinnamon. Okay, get all those in there. We're going to add our cumin. We're going to add our smoked paprika. Okay, in there. Last but not least, we're going to add our oil. And seal it up. Let half of the air out for now. Now let's mix it. We want to make sure each of the pieces of chicken get the seasoning on it. That's why I didn't remove all the air, because I want the chicken to be able to bounce around. All right, looks good. Now we're going to let most of the air out. Okay, and we're going to put this in the fridge. I'm going to go for about 2 hours. Okay, and at the 1 hour mark, I'm going to massage this again. So I'll see you at the 1 hour mark. Okay, so for this sauce, we need about a cup of plain Greek yogurt, right? I need some salt, just to taste. Need about 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of honey. Pepper, again to taste, right? We have here some mint, that I've chopped up. Probably about 1 tablespoon of mint. Then we have cilantro. This is about 1.5 tablespoons cilantro. And then we have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And that's all you need. Let's get this mixed up. All right, so add a little bit of salt. Start off, and again, this is kosher salt. Start by a teaspoon. You're going to add a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. That in there. Add our honey. It's going to give it that nice sweetness. Add our lemon juice. Add our mint. Okay, get the mint in there. Add our cilantro. Okay? So let's mix this up. Make sure everything's incorporated nicely. Get some tasting chopsticks. All right. See how we taste? Oh, that's good. Okay, so the sauce is done. Now we're gonna put this in the refrigerator until it's time to use it with the chicken. See you then. All right, so it's been an hour. Get the chicken out of the fridge. Give it a little massage. Give it a little rub down. Right? Okay, and this is gonna go back into the fridge for 1 more hour. And then we'll start cooking. Okay, so as you can hear, the oven is heating up. Well, it's percolating right now. So I have a baking sheet here with a cooling rack, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray it down with some canola oil, right? Because I don't really want the chicken to stick. Now you can use foil or whatever, you know, but this works for me. And the reason I use the cooling rack is so that the air can circulate around the chicken right while it cooks. Now, I'm going to be putting the chicken on the cooling racks where you see the flats, right? I'm going to put the flats skin side down to start, okay? It doesn't matter too much about the drummies, but the flats, skin side down to start. See? Skin up, turn over, skin down. So let me add all these on, and we'll put them in the oven. And another thing, now I'm looking at this, you see this drummy, right? You have a thick part, right? And the bone part. If you put the thick part next to the bone part of another one, you can actually put more in line. See that? You don't want them to touch though. Don't let them touch. Now I can smell all the spices. It's gonna be nice. Okay, let's get these in the oven. Now you know my brain meats are not what they used to be. I don't know if I said it or not, but the oven is actually preheated at 400 degrees. Okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in there, put the chicken in the center of the 400 degree oven for 30 minutes, right? And then we're gonna flip it over and do it for another 30, and then we're gonna check it for doneness. We need it to be over 165 in temperature. All right, so let's get that in right here. All right. See you in 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes. Let's flip these guys over. Okay, now they're flipped. Another 30 minutes. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes. Let's give it a test. Let's see what the temp's looking like. It may not need the whole hour, so let's see. Yeah, we're golden. We're gonna take these guys out. I want them to be a little more crispy, so I'm gonna put them on the broiler for about 3 to 4 minutes. All right. I actually let it broil for 5 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna let it rest. Only let it rest 5 to 10 minutes and you should be good to go. Just so it's cool enough for you to bite, but it's not too hot to burn you up. Okay, so let's let this rest. Cooled. Let's go ahead and plate these bad boys up. All right, so let's start off by adding our sauce, our dipping sauce. Let's get this in here. It's gonna go well with the chicken. If I can calm down, we'll be all right. Mint garnish. That's what we want. There we go. Let's put our drummies on here. Go around the plate with some drummies. And we're going to put the flats in between those. Okay? And then on the outside, one more flat. Just for the outside. And there we have it. There we go. There we have it. Our North African Moroccan spiced chicken. We have a Greek yogurt, right, with mint and cilantro in it. I know you're gonna enjoy this. If you do, try it out. You know, let me know what you think. Put your remarks in the comments. Definitely like it, right? Share it out if you can. And check out my Instagram, right? So check out my Instagram. You can see what I got coming up, right? Because I always give a heads up on the Instagram. Okay. This is Shrashira, and I'm out.